Hey everybody, and welcome back to episode 130 of Don't Starve. It is King of Winter. So this is an eternally winter level. As you can see, we're already cold. Now we do have a thermal stone. Look how quick we got cold there. We have a torch to start us off with. We have a thermal stone. Easiest thing to do in my opinion is just to nuke stuff like that to get like real quick warmth. Look how I'm still cold. But we have to get a fire going so we can at least get our thermal stone toasted. Look how cold, look how quick we're getting cold. Let's go ahead and plop down the campfire. Looks like they started me off with a lot more logs than I thought they would have, so that's okay. But the difficulty with this level is you don't want to be here long. And I'm going to make, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make myself a weapon. You don't want to be here long. Consider the fact that it's winter, eternally. Nothing is going to grow. This grass will never come back to me. It'll never amount to anything. Sanity is going to be an issue. I would probably like to get a winter hat if possible, because then I can at least gen some sanity. There's going to be 0 butterflies. If there's going to be just, it's going to be overall kind of a real pain in the butt. Please get warm. Let's go ahead and nuke some pine cones. Let's get more logs. I want a few more because we're going to be making fires galore until we can find ourselves some rocks, hopefully, because then we can make a campfire, well, a fire pit, and that's the better of the two. Now we did get the recipe to make rabbit earmuffs, and there's a bunny right there, maybe more, so it's not difficult to make a trap. We've got grass, we've got twigs, we've got a very limited supply of grass and twigs. Think about that. None of the stuff is going to grow. Okay, and I am going to go get warm by picking up that thermal stone. And picking up that rabbit should be easy with the berry bush. Remember, berries aren't going to come back either. I don't want to be here long. That should bait him. Yeah, see, he's going towards it. Seeds don't do diddly. I'm pretty sure it's just berries that work with rabbits. So we'll rely on those more. Don't want to use grass. Logs are renewable. Logs will still grow. Trees will still grow. So we'll keep trying to use those. Rabbit earmuffs, they're not going to give me sanity. There's nothing I can do about that. What's his face? Deerclops. I believe he can spawn pretty frequently because it's eternally winter. You want to stay warm? I'll go ahead and leave you here while we go get our rabbit. Don't want to eat you. We want to keep you. We want to find another bunny hutch, or bunny thingy. Bunny hideout. So I want to get the divining rod basically going as soon as possible. Get as many of these resources as I can, and just kind of keep on the move here. So it's not a fun one. We're gonna need to find out where the pieces are, and green mushrooms are going to be clutch. I'm going to try to save them and remember where they're located. We can utilize those to lower our sanity because there are times that you're going to want to have really low sanity on this one, and then there's also times where you're really going to want to get your sanity back. And as we know, eating raw mushrooms kills sanity. Cooking them restores lots of sanity. Take advantage of that fact. We have plenty of twigs and berries, like, well, twigs and grass, but since this is never going to grow, I'm going to pick it up and take it with me. Because I don't know if we're going to be here often or not. Let's skedaddle. I'm not picking up the grass, or I'm sorry, the flowers right now, because I get 5 sanity back for that. I'm going to try to min-max it here, save the flowers for when I need it. You never know, not with the way things are going to be going here. I mean, we've got jerky. We're good on food for a while, but try to be as careful as I can. And thermal stone is still doing a-okay. Want to keep that on your back or your actual hotbar. I think it's less effective, if not ineffective, in your backpack, but I just like to keep it down here. So if I can find a rabbit hutch, that would be awesome. So we've got ourselves a weapon. We've got ourselves a hatchet, so that's good. I'm going to want to be careful about using torches a lot to keep moving. I mean, if you think about it, we have a limited supply of all this stuff. I don't know. I mean, we are like a springy biome, so there's a lot of stuff here. I'm going to actually keep moving. Let's see if we can't locate this piece. So I'll follow the edges. I'm going to eat these carrots for sure. Carrots are awesome for hunger. Our thermal stone is already cool, so that's pretty meh. Make ourselves an emergency fire. Pick some of this grass back up since we just used it. But yeah, we need to find We need to find these pieces. I'm not sure if all of the pieces are separated by these obelisks, or if it's only like a few, or if it's the portal, or what. We'll have to figure that out, obviously, as we go on. The problem is you can't just keep going back and forth with the obelisk. You can only go through that when your sanity is really low. And then, obviously, you don't want to keep your sanity low for long because, well, creepy things spawn, and creepy things try to eat your face. And I'm not interested in creepy things eating my face. So we probably will need to go this way, because that's all like a dead end over here. And I don't think King of Winter has any weird things with portals and stuff. I believe that's unique to Archipelago. And then there's two worlds, which is split. It's going to be night here in a second. We're also cold, so yeah, we're going to slap down a campfire. The divining rod's getting pretty noisy. I don't know if you heard that. I'll put you here. I'll pick up these flowers. I'm going to hold on to these flowers as long as I can, because we may end up making a garland, because the sanity might get out of control. I'm going to pick up these carrots. We'll roast those. I'm going to try to save my jerky. I mean, the jerky will probably go bad. I mean, it'll last a while because it's winter, but I don't know how quickly I'm going to go through it. And I'm not going to mess around here during night. I'm going to stay busy. Make another axe, chop some trees down. No tree guards, please. I've got pine cones, so I can make them happy again, but try to avoid that. Man, is it ever snowing, like, really hard right now. I want one more rabbit hole. You need to stay over here, good sir. How about you stay warm? And then I'll go get busy. Our hatchet broke. No surprises there. I'm going to make another one. I prefer just to have one on me, like, at all times. You never know. You might need some logs or something. There's more berry bushes here, but if I harvest them and they go bad in my inventory, they're not coming back anytime soon, so you gotta think about that. I say let's roast up like 2 or 3. We'll do 2 for now. And then we'll move on. So, pick up our thermal stone here. Equip that divining rod. Stay as close to this fire as I can. And I already got a beard going. And I'm not shaving that at all. There's a bunny hole up there. Let's see, just to make sure this is a dead end, right? Dead end obtained. Let's pick these up. Min-max that sanity. Pick these up. Okay. Those guys are good food. If I ever really decide on trying to kill them, I can pull them away from the pack. I can boomerang them or something. Let's check the rabbits, though, to see any bunnies anywhere. It's like sticks and bunnies, I think, for the rabbit hat. Or rabbit earmuffs. Yeah, it's not difficult. Let's learn the recipe, though, because that'll get that out of my inventory. And there's some rocks, so I can make my fire pit. Awesome. If that gives me 12, though. Let's find out how many we get. Fire pit is going to be crucial once we find a spot where we're going to want to set up base camp. That way we don't have to keep going through logs. And grass, for that matter. I'm not going to need niter. This is vanilla. There's zero purpose in that. And niter you can get out of my inventory. That is not enough rocks to do what I needed to do. We need 12. Right? Yup, 12. This is a small little biome here. Equip this. I think we're going to need to go left. Here we are. Now we'll get a little bit of warmth out of this. Not much. Rabbit earmuffs are kind of poop. What's really going to matter is if we find beefalo. We can shave them. Make ourselves either a winter's hat, which is going to require silk, or a beefalo hat, which is really, really, really good for warmth. Pretty sure using bait always guarantees that catch. Now, there's no harm in using these, because in vanilla, that'll never go bad. That'll always be there. That'll always work out for me. There'll always be a trap icon on my map, and I can always benefit from it. Let's, oh, no, hold on. Before we get too distracted, get that rock. Might get enough here. Yup, just enough. There's just enough rocks to do what I need to do. Divining rod, equip. Signal is very faint. Let's see if we can get that to pick up, though. I'll take these carrots, you know it. We can get an extra inventory slot back. Anything yet? Nothing yet. A lot of this stuff is... This is like a very fertile biome, thankfully. You gotta consider that none of this is gonna ever grow back. just not doing so hot with the divining rod here. That sounded slightly more frequent there. Huh. There we are. Yup. I heard that. There's some bunnies over there, so again, I can set up some rabbit traps. That's good. And it's either going to be... Yeah, I think it'd be down here. Would make sense for it to be up north. More rabbit holes. Seems to be getting less frequent. Let's go left. Okay, yeah, we're definitely following it the right way. Okay, now we're cold. And I don't want to be in this forest because I'm not burning it down. I'm going to make another one of these rinky-dink little campfires. We'll roast these up. Fill up our bellies. I'll go ahead and, yeah, I'll cook some berries. We're not going to need them to immediately bait any rabbits. But we can also use it to have a really good source of food. I mean, if we find a bunch of rabbit holes, we'll live off of that. It's like this way, I think. Yellow is pretty toasty. I'll accept that. Unless we can get orange. And I'm not gonna... Oh, we got orange. I was gonna say I'm not gonna worry about it, but we got it anyway. Very frequent. Spiders, good. Good. Let me make sure that they show up on my mini-map. Okay. In fact, come here, you. We're gonna kill you. And what I'm really after is silk. I'm not breaking that nest. That would be dumb. And maybe bringing jerky wasn't the best idea, but it gives me that buffer. Like, if I couldn't find food in the world. I don't know. Silk, come here, please. Cool. So if I get enough of that, that'll let me make a hat. A good hat. We're getting close. There it is. Ring thing. So I'm not going to take these evil flowers. We can use those later if we need to lower our sanity. Okay, so we found one of the pieces. And we just need to keep skedaddling, see if we can find this. So it can either be... I didn't scope out the edges, but it wasn't, like, very frequent up here. I think we're just going to keep going south for now. And pay attention to this thing. We'll have to find a spot that we want to make a permanent campfire. And what that'll probably end up being is me throwing one of them down on the obelisk. So we'll have like a camp next to that, because that's where I'm going to want to have all my resources. Because we have to take a risk around there, so I want to be safe, as safe can be, which I realize isn't very safe, but try to make the best of a poopy situation. No more spiders showing up on the minimap, and let me zoom in. And it's making some different noises. There's some more green mushrooms. I could make little bunny traps, throw them down, use them as map markers for the mushrooms. Let's get up here in the open, and we'll do this. I don't want to burn the forest down, obviously. Smokey the Bear would have an aneurysm. We'll do this, and I'm going to chop some trees down. I want more logs. You can see how fast, though, we're going through grass doing this. I mean, obviously I can make a fire pit, but I can only make one right now, so I want to be careful. You can see how bad rabbit earmuffs are. I mean, I just got warm, and as soon as I leave that, insta cold. Rabbit earmuffs are poo. I would definitely like something better. It's just beefalo wool and beefalo horn for a beefalo hat. That's very easy to make. I would only end up needing silk if I wanted to make the winter hat, which I think also requires beefalo wool. Yeah, just no horn, which is kind of weird. It doesn't require you to kill one, I guess. Okay, so that's good. I'm gonna add a bunch of these pine cones. Keep the pine cones up here for now, like I usually do. I'll try to chop a few trees. In fact, you stay near this, because I want you to be really, really warm. I can hear a tiny tree inside, bursting with life. And now it's on fire. Oh, Wilson. Oh, you. Sanity is going to be a constant concern, so gotta be careful here. I don't have anything regenerating sanity on me. Rabbit earmuffs do not do that. Rabbit earmuffs are bad. I could be making a shovel and stumping all these trees, but I think that'd be a waste of time right now. I'm not in a situation that I'm comfortable enough to be kind of sitting around. I need to be working. Get away from that edge. It's killing my sanities. Should be able to chop this tree down okay. Yep. There's fireflies, which I could make a miner hat, but I don't know. I'd rather have a warm hat on, I think. There goes the axe. Since we're obviously not using gold tools, we're going to be breaking a lot of these. I think I'll roast up these berries as well. Thankfully, we left quite a few. There's a lot of resources up here. There's a lot of food. This area so far is a little bit barren. And right here on the mini-map, I think I see it. I think it's an obelisk. So what we'll have to do to get past that is lower our sanity, which is not cool. Let's take a look at our divining rod. Signal is very faint. Clearly that doesn't tell me too much. Get warm. Get toasty. Stay orange. Because that gives me light, as well as maximum warmth. Alright, so. I'm guessing it's over here, but we're going to scope out the area. If this is the only place I can get through, we'll worry about it later. So I won't go through there yet. Penguins, you can't go through there. Your sanity's not low enough. So I'll try to map out the sides and stuff to make sure there's nothing we're missing. Because if I have to go through there, I want to make sure I don't have to come back. I don't want to be going back and forth. That'll kill the sanities. This will restore 15 sanity, which is actually pretty good, but prefer to not be doing that very frequently. I would like to get rid of these rabbit ear buffs. And hello, luscious biome. These are the good ones. Give me that grass, give me them berries. Pig buddy we could have. We could also just keep killing him for food. And look at this. Oh, this is good food for a little bit. Again, it's not going to keep growing. Hey, Leo. You back off. I'll back off for now. I'll leave you be. Now this is good, because they're not going to eat silk. And I can use the pigs to my advantage. Hey, pigs. Okay. Surprised no warriors aggroed. But that's okay. Let's see if we can pull some more out. Go get him, piggy. There's the warrior. I'm going to hold F and just use him as a meat shield. I'll take a hit, that's okay. There's a few glands. Sweet, there's some silk. Better than nothing. You can have the monster meat, just don't turn on me, buddy. In fact, you're not going to turn with just that much monster meat, but you'll be my friend. And now we can fix our boo-boos. Also, we're getting a little bit cold. Keep an eye on that. There's some carrots here. I will probably consider eating those here. There's a lot of pig buddies. I like this. Eat these. I'm not gonna pick them just yet. Okay, that is ice from a penguin, not a spider. Now we have 3 silk, so I could also make a top hat. That's good sanity. That's better than a garland. I should be careful in this forest here, because if I get cold, I'm gonna have to put down a fire. And we're likely going to get cold here very, very soon. And I do not want to burn the whole forest down. It's looking like there may be something up here, but if there's not, we're going to have to go through the obelisk. But that's okay. I can start kind of gearing up a little bit before we go through. I don't know, again, if I'm ever going to have to return through. And I'm going to scope out the edges like I do, because this would obviously tell me if there's anything in that area. Let me zoom in on my map. I always forget to zoom back in. But finding that pig village, that's really, really, really good, because I could amass jerky if I needed to. I could use them just for regular monster meat, regular meat if I'm hungry. I'm going to go ahead and put down another fire here. Not there. That'll potentially burn some grass down. Could easily make a garland. Awesome. Let's get this thing toasty. And I'm going to go ahead and eat some of these berries. I'll leave those carrots in the ground. We'll roast them up because you get a little bit of health out of them. 12.5, yep. Cool beans and sanity auras. So if you follow your pigs, sanity auras. Good stuff. So yeah, finding pigs is quite the boon here. It's getting late. Yeah, he'll go home. He'll probably sit by the light. So, I mean, it's not like the pig's going to follow me forever. Obviously, he's basically done with me. He's had it up to here with me. He hates us humans. We don't share enough food with him. But that's okay. Now that we know where it is, we can always come back to it. Assuming all doesn't go horribly wrong. And there might be some spiders up here. Usually when there's a nest or two in this kind of biome, there's a couple of them. but we'll see that when we get there. So far, I gotta pay attention. Yep, there it is. See, got 2 of them, and they're only tier 1. Those are really easy to deal with. So you know what? There's monster meat, and you know, our pig buddy is gonna come over to help us, and he's gonna sponge some damage. Just keep kiting. And I don't want to let him eat all this meat. He'll turn or something. No, like spider. So he only 1-drop silk. Yeah, you are Leo. You're the one we pulled with us. Come on, Leo. Let's get out of here. Re-equip our divining rod. That's right. They're weird like that. They'll stay by the fire. There's a rock there, but I'll leave it be for now. I don't need it. They'll stay near the fire, but when you leave, they'll teleport to be near you. And that's exactly what just happened. He teleported. So, there's nothing in here. This is mapped out. This is probably all dead end as well. We'll check it when I come back, I think. I'm going to go see what we've got going on up here in this really lush biome. What? Oh, that's right. I don't think you can get a pig king in adventure mode. That'd be pretty funny if you could. Time to farm some gold, guys. You're going to have to wait a few episodes. Nah, I don't think that's the case. I'm going to start picking up flowers here. Likely going to get rid of ye old garland. Or not garland, rabbit earmuffs, and replace it with a garland. Those green mushrooms, though, I should probably consider picking them up soon, because we're going to use them to get rid of our sanity, and we're going to use it to fix our sanity. Very likely. Because what you can do is you can go through the Opolis with 30 sanity, have cooked mushrooms, eat the cooked mushrooms real quick, bring it right back up. That way you're not getting attacked by those shadow monsters. As long as I can remember where they are, we'll be okay. Let's go ahead and do this again. So this just wastes grass so very much. I don't want it to burn everything down. Gotta be careful. Last thing I need to do is burn my world's precious resources to the ground. That'd be something I would do, huh? Gotta pay attention too, because there's gonna be hound attacks, and very likely I'll be using pig buddies to help me out. As long as it's not a full moon. Can't forget they'll turn into werepigs. In fact, Leo is probably on the verge of turning into a werepig, considering how many monster meat he's been eating, or how much monster meat he's been eating. He may have eaten some from those spiders, and I know he picked one up, and then I fed him one, so yeah, he's pretty close to being a non-ally. I think he just teleported. Yes, he did. I'm not going to turn you. I'd prefer to avoid that one. He is hungry, though. You can see it. I know we're just kind of leaving our jerky be here, but I don't want to use it just yet. Always make a straw roll, but that'll kill my hunger. I see zero purpose in that. Oh, that's going to kill my sanity. So what we'll do, add another one here. One more. We'll chop this big tree down. Try to stay busy. Any downtime is bad time, especially when you're in a crappy situation like we're in. Not doing too bad, but I like to be over-prepared. We're at full HP. We're halfway there to a garland. We can pick this up. In fact, I will, because we're getting pretty meh on sanity. But not too bad so far. Can I get my sanity aura buff? Yes! You stay there. See? Good stuff. Let the pig sleep, stand by him, and get a ridiculous sanity aura. That's more sanity than a freaking tam o'shanter. I like it. I like it a lot. That's a good way to get your sanity back during night. Bring one pig with you, let him sleep, and then just sit here. Awesome. I'm glad I thought of it. I'm glad I knew about it, though. Cool. It's going to be day here any second, though, so that's not going to work much. He'll run away. But you can tell it stopped because he's not my ally anymore. Darn. Took things for granted. Alright, guys. I'm actually going to wrap the episode up here. So, obviously, this was episode 130. Officially on King of Winter, so my strats will be, let's just map this area out, make sure there's nothing we're missing. We'll map out what's up here, make sure nothing's missing. And then we'll have to go through the Opolis just to continue. Before we go through, I'll probably do my best to get some more food, or not food, more twigs and grass. I know I have a shit ton, but I don't know if I'm not going to have that resource over there. Not sure how much Adventure Mode is going to shaft me. We'll find out next episode, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.